Hello, I'm back. I'm back. And I am committing to you. I'm back. Uh, Fridays, I think Fridays are my day. Hello, I'm back. Hello, everybody. Hello. How has your week been? So, I am back with my weekly Friday roundups where I come on and talk about things that we have seen in the world of adoption, mostly conversations with our clients and things we've been seeing out there in the crazy, layered, confusing land of adoption. So, I just got off the phone with somebody, and it was an interesting conversation about agencies. And this client wanted to know why, after spending so much time signing up with an agency and telling them all of our criteria, do they then send us situations that don't fit into our criteria? Hello, Robin. Happy Friday. So, why do agencies send out situations that don't fit into the criteria that you wrote down for them in all of their paperwork? Well, there's a couple reasons that they might do that. So, some agencies just send everything out to everybody and see what sticks. Oh, can we take a second and look at my nails this week? I like to do that. I like to show you, because what's the point in getting fancy nails if I have nobody to show them to? It's a matte black with some silver hidden in there. Anyways, okay, so why do they do that? So one, some agencies just send them thank you for that love. Some agencies send it out to everybody and see what sticks, because they always want a certain number. They want to give an expectant mom choices. So that's number one. Number two, if you're just like one thing off, they may send it to you anyways to see if maybe, even though you said you weren't, maybe you really are. Because here's the thing, guys. I sound like my 5-year-old niece. Let me tell you what, guys, when she goes and does her little videos. It's cute. Shout out to Dove. People change their minds all the time. And it's the same reason why some agencies will show an expectant mother a profile of a family that is interested in her, even though it doesn't meet her criteria. We've seen that happen time and time again, where mom thinks she wants a couple and a single woman presents and she chooses the single woman. So some agencies won't do that, but others will. And it's the same reason why they might send you a situation that falls a little bit outside your criteria, but may be close enough. Which actually happened to this particular client. And I said, see, you answered your own question. You presented to a situation that was outside of what you said you were open to. And if they didn't send it to you, you wouldn't have presented. And the other reason is maybe they did send it out to their list only to the people where it fit the criteria exactly, but they didn't get enough response. So before they go outside of their own agency and their own families, reaching out to somebody like me to see if I have families for a situation, which, by the way, I get that all the time, they will send it out to the rest of their list to see if anybody responds. So there's a lot of reasons why an agency may or may not do that. But you might ask, so if they're going to send everything out to anybody anyways, why do they even ask us for our criteria? And one of the reasons I can think of, obviously I don't know because I'm not them, but one of the reasons I can think of is because if you then match, let's say, with a Native American woman, and you didn't mark Native American in your criteria, now they need to go back and check your home study to see if you're even cleared to adopt a Native American baby. And if not, you then need to go back to your home study agency and get clearance to include that. So those are my thoughts. Are they exactly right? I don't know, but it sounds like a really good reason why, and I'm only telling you truth. So, uh, okay, other things. By the way, speaking of Native American babies, or the whole ICWA thing, which don't ask me what it stands for, but if you're adopting Native American, you have to go through an extra course of laws and regulations and all these things, and it adds an extra 10 days typically. Anyways, it was in the court system, and were they going to keep the ICWA regulations, or were they going to do away with them? It was being talked about, and in case you're curious, it still exists. It stands. It didn't pass to get it taken away. It's still there, and there's usually extra fees for that too. How are we different than a marketing agency? Advantages to working with a consultant. Does anybody want to take a stab at that? How is a consultant different than a marketing agency? And what are the advantages of working with a consultant? Does anybody know? Maybe you want to take a stab in the comments. That would make me so happy if you were interacting with me. It really would. Let me take a sip. Oh, I'm out of water. That's good. That means I drank all that. Oh, thank you, Kasha. How are you, Mama? Kasha and Ron. Maybe it's Ron. I'm guessing it's Kasha. A lot more support. This is a woman speaking the truth from experience. Thank you for playing today. You win a virtual hug. Yes, definitely. A lot more support is one of the benefits of working with a consultant. We are not a marketing agency. We do not promote situations to the, we don't have people pay us for situations. Thank you. Right back at you. Kasha said we're wonderful. Thank you. We do not, our business is not solely, a marketer's business is solely to get expectant moms to reach out to them, or I think, or agencies, I'm not exactly sure, but they will advertise for expectant moms and for situations. They will receive the situation, get the information, and then put it out there to match, and then hand it over to like an attorney or an agency to then do all the legalities and all of that. We do not work with birth moms at all. We do not do any matching. We do not take calls from any expectant moms wanting to place. That is not our business. That is not what we do. That is not anything we will ever start doing. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. Okay, here. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. I'm also doing this live on other, anyways, my screen just closed behind me. Okay. So, benefits of a consultant, besides a lot more support. And marketing agencies are usually not there to counsel you as a hopeful parent. So, our job as consultants are only to work with the hopeful parent, not with the expectant parent, the expectant mom, the expectant dad, only for the hopeful parent. So we will guide you by the hand through every single solitary step of your adoption journey, step by step by step by step by step. From the very beginning, we are educating you. We have for us, we have our 4-step adoption roadmap model, but most consultants will do some form of this. Some a little bit more robust than not. I like to think our services are extremely robust and value driven, but we do a lot of education. We help you find the right home study agency for you wherever you are located. We help you with your adoption profile. We happen to work with a professional adoption profile designer who's wonderful. We help you find the right agencies, and we take a multi-agency approach. So instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, we're going to have you spread out your money and not spend as much upfront in order to see more situations and in order for your hard the hard work that you put into your profile to actually be seen by more expectant moms, because by doing it that way you are more than likely going to match in less than a year successfully. So we do the multi-agency approach. We prep you for everything after, everything that happens after a match. So typically you're going to have a phone call with an expectant mom. You might go out and visit. We're going to talk to you about a birth plan that's going to be put into place, about communication. More and more there's direct communication with an expectant mama. So we're going to talk to you about how to navigate that. How to really lean on your agency or attorney at that point. What's going to happen, and what should you expect at the hospital? A consultant will talk to you about that, prep you for the hospital. And then you're waiting for ICPC. We are supporting you the whole way, providing you the resources you need. Everybody needs an attorney. If you're not working with one already, we will help you find the right attorney for you and your situation and your state and all of that. And then once you come home, we help prep you to be the best parent that you can. Now, one of the things we value the most is education and community. So as part of our RG community, you are going to be part of an ongoing community for life, receiving monthly education and speakers. So there's a lot of benefits in there, right? It's definitely worth the cost. A consultant is really the only person in your whole entire adoption journey that's there solely for you. We are your advocates. Nobody else is advocating for you like we are. Nobody's going to really guide you the way a consultant will guide you, because you are our only focus. We are not also focused on an expectant mom. We are not also focused on the legalities of all of that. We are focused on you and your journey. Kasha said, I can speak from experience that we wasted a lot of time and money working with a marketing agency before we found RG. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're on this then. And I don't know, maybe you can speak a little bit more about marketing agencies, but yeah, so that's the big difference. And, frankly, when I started 10 years ago, because we are celebrating 10 years right now, there were only about somewhere between 4 and 6 of us consultants. Now I think there's like 16 or 17 across the country. So do your due diligence. What are you looking for? How much support do you need? At RG, we have 3 different levels of support and 3 different programs that you can choose from our online program to our Premier Platinum program, which we didn't have, Kasha, when you signed up, and Nadira, we didn't have when you signed up either. But we have 3 different levels of service. So depending on what you need, ask questions. Don't ever be afraid to ask questions. That's another benefit to a consultant. A lot of families are nervous about asking questions, especially to the person that they feel like has their whole adoption process in their hands, like their whole match in the hands of an agency or something, and they get scared to ask questions. And we want to empower you to do so. We want to help you with the right questions to ask, or sometimes ask for you if you are uncomfortable. So sometimes we can act as a mediary as well. So we get that question a lot, even within our hopeful adoptive family community, which anyone can join if you're a hopeful adoptive parent. It's called the Adoption Roadmap, and then Hopeful Adoptive Parent Education or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to stop there. That's all I've got. I got one more call today. It's a Friday, and I have to tell you, Fridays are notorious. I'll be closing up my computer, and what do you know, an adoption situation just came through. So I think I actually saw one before I hopped on this live. Kash also said, check the marketing agency's website. I wish we had, because we realized after a year of being their client that they also had over 400 waiting families. Great point. And 400 waiting families would be fine if they're doing 425 adoptions a year, but most likely they're not. Okay, great. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit. We talked a little bit about why agencies ask you for criteria and then maybe send you a situation outside of that. We talked a little bit about the difference between marketing agencies and consultants and what the benefits are of consultants. So I'm going to leave you with that. Wish you a great weekend, and uh, I will be here next Friday. I'm just trying to think if it's a Jewish holiday. I am Jewish and celebrating all the holidays that are coming up. In fact, one is tomorrow night called Slichot. And I actually sing in the choir at the temple I grew up with, not even my temple. So I'll be singing tomorrow night. Nope, next Friday is not a holiday. It is Spirit Dress Down Day at my son's school. So I will be here. I will be here. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining. And how do I end this one? I'm still on Facebook. Oh, I found it.